Hey, welcome back to the bq.POV daily podcast show. What's up, guys? Happy after Thanksgiving Day. Hope everybody had a good one. Go ahead and listen to the Grateful episode yesterday. I talked a lot about gratitude and a little bit about Thanksgiving. It's pretty cool. So I'm actually just going to dive right into this, and I mean that. So today started phase 1 of 75 of Live Hard. Live Hard phase 1 started day 1 of that, because I failed on day 26 or something last week. So that sucks, but oh man, it's been good. After this podcast is recorded, I think I'm going to be done with all my tasks. Let me double check. After this, I just need to take a photo. Still got to eat. I'm actually kind of behind on my water. And then that's it. So I've done the double workouts. I've done everything else. The visualization, the ice water, everything. So pretty sweet. So, yeah, good first day. Despite actually being at work for longer than anticipated and being cold as shit. I worked FedEx today and it was very cold out there. I actually woke up with a little bit of snow in my car, so that was unpleasant, but it is what the fuck it is. We're getting closer to winter, so got to get ready for that, I guess. So, whatever. But, yeah, so I have a couple notes here. I just wanted to talk about phase 1. My Kobe. Remember, my goal was to make a whole Kobe Mamba year goal, for the new year for 2024, because it's Kobe year, baby. Been working on that. I call it the Founder's Formula, and I don't know why, but that's just kind of what stuck, and that's what I'm going to call it. So maybe that'll turn into something later on. And then there's a couple things I want to talk about, and then 2 miscellaneous random bullshits that I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, started phase 1 today, feeling good. Feeling actually hold on, let's backtrack. I'm excited that I'm back on the program, but because I've been off for a week, today was mentally a challenge because I felt like I just had no time to do anything or to get anything done. And I don't know why I feel that way, because it's only 8 o'clock right now, and I only have maybe an hour's worth of work to do for the rest of the day, and I can go to bed. And I don't have to go to bed at 9. I could go to bed at midnight if I wanted to and wake up at 7 and still be on time for work. So I'm not really sure why I'm feeling that way. I think it's more along the lines of me feeling discouraged of me being back on day 1. I'm not really sure, but so with phase 1, you have to pick 3 additional powerless tasks for in addition to the normal 5, which is the 75 hard program. And so what I chose, and what I officially chose here, is write 1 social post for get out of bed within 5 minutes of my alarm going off. And I think I might change that to 3 or something, because 5, I don't know if today was an easy one, but 5 minutes is a long ass time to be sitting there doing nothing. And because I'm aware of it now, because I made that a goal of mine, it just seems like a long ass time to be sitting in bed, because I have to be awake so that I get out of. So here's the rule. So get out of bed within 5 minutes of my alarm going off. I actually don't know where I wrote it on here, but I have to be out of bed before my second alarm goes off. If I'm not, I fail. Simple as that. So the second task is 8 things that I'm grateful for, which is a downgrade in number from the last time I did 10. But this time I'm being more specific, which is 2 of those have to be from the future. 2 of those have to be related to people. So something like a stranger or my mom or friends, family, whoever. 2 of them must be of material items. And then 2 must be of myself, of personal growth, of something that I went through or something that I learned or whatever. And so I'm going to share, just so you have an idea, what that sounds like at the moment. So let's find this real quick. I got to load up. Everything's kind of in a separate folder here, file here. So I am so thankful for my mom. She sent me such a great text today. She's such a beautiful woman. She works so hard. She loves me unconditionally. She goes above and beyond. She has a massive heart, and she raised me into the man I am today. I'm beyond grateful for my mom. I love her to infinity. I'm not going to share the other one with the other person. It's a little bit more personal. But then I got 2, let's see what we got. 2 things for self so far. So I'm thankful for my ability to get back on the ball after being off it for a week or so. I failed the program. And I'm on day 1 again. I'm thankful I have gained the skill set to persevere through difficult times. I'm aware of my growth, and I'm grateful for my consistency and commitment. And then the next one is, this is for self, right? I'm thankful for my height. I have been blessed with a good amount of inches from the floor. I'm not too tall, but I'm not short either. And And it's been nothing but a perk for me in my life. I'm thankful for my family who gave me these genes. And for those wondering, I'm 6 foot on the dot. So it's been awesome, dude. I'm so thankful for that shit. It's just kind of something I've had. And, yeah, dude, pretty thankful. So that's the second thing on the list for, the hell? I don't know where I put this. That's the second thing on the list for my critical task. Where did I put the goddamn thing at, dude? What in the hell's going on here? Founders, there we go. So that's what's going on. Third one is work on the business. Work on, I don't want to say the name yet because I'm not sure if that's the name, but work on the business. And what that means is complete some kind of segment of work that is declared the day of. So, for example, work on core values, make a social account, set up email, write 2 emails, write a social, whatever. Along with write 1 social media post and research 1 ingredient. And so the idea is by the time I'm done with 30 days, I'll have 30 ingredients researched. I've already got about 15 already in the document here, just the ones that I'm putting into the pre-workout so far. And as I go along, I keep pushing the formula to the manufacturer to get a quote to see what the damage is. And so far, we're actually all right. And I think that's in part, like I said in previous shows, because there's certain ingredients that aren't the patented versions, which I would prefer. But humble beginnings here. We're going to start where we are and use what we can to advance this thing as quickly as possible to get to that next level of quality. And yes, did I just say it won't be the highest quality? Yeah, it's not going to be the tip-top highest quality possible to start because I don't got that much money to start. So if you can bear with me for maybe 6 months where I can order a quantity that is higher than, I think 200 is what I'm doing. If I can get to that point, because the more I order, the more margin there is. So the more I can invest in the quality because I make that back in the back end with profits, right? So it is of great quality. The ingredients work. They're backed. They're proven by science, nice studies, science research, everything like that. And it's stuff that I would take and will be taking because this is a pre-workout that I'm making pretty much for myself and what I want to see in a pre-workout supplement. So, and I'm putting it out there because I believe it will help a lot of people break the barriers, improve their workouts, increase their endurance, their strength output, power, everything like that. I truly believe that because of the certain ingredients in there. And maybe I'll dedicate a whole podcast to that and the formula that I've got going, and we'll go from there. Because there's no proprietary blends. It's not going to be any of that bullshit, bro. 100% transparency, integrity, everything is the backbone of everything I'm doing here. And if I can't get that clear enough, then I think I'm doing a bad job at getting my message across of what the fuck is going on behind the scenes. Because quality, integrity, everything, transparency, that's all the most important part of everything that I'm doing here. I'm not going to be some shady thing to just try to make money. Like I've said in previous shows, if I don't make a dime off of this for the first 3 years, good, because that's going to make me learn the game and learn how to do this or that better. I'm going to fail a shit ton, but I'm going to get it back up and I'm going to learn a lot. And due to those lessons that I'm going to learn when these things will happen, I'm going to be able to push this further because I have more knowledge and more growth and more perspective on this shit. So it's only going to make me better and get the shit further progressed along. So write 1 social post, research 1 ingredient, and then complete a segment of work that is declared of the day. So that's work on business. That's what work on business means, because that phrase itself is not declared enough. Work on business, what does that even mean? So those 3 things constitute as me working on the business, and whatever I do has to be completed and tracked and recorded. So, for example, see if I can find the goddamn thing. Where did I write that? So, today, what I wrote. So, oh shoot. Where the fuck did I put that, bro? Something to do. Oh, yeah, right here. So this is where I track everything. So today, researched glycerol, Hydromax, Glacier Pump, Glacier Size, added 1.5 grams to the formula. Haven't gotten a quote yet with glycerol in it yet. Wrote my first social media post about a little intro and the vision, alluding to the first 9 posts that I haven't written yet, which I think will be, I don't have it pulled up. Fuck. And then I brainstormed ideas and timelines for the shipping process, the notes, the pre-pack, the labeling, everything like that that comes with shipping and packing a product. Because I got some cool ideas, nothing that's out of the blue, but it's definitely something that is not practiced whatsoever. So I'm very excited to put a product in a box, ship it, and then get some feedback from the actual human being. I'm very excited for that shit. So that's what I did to work on business. Took me about 45 minutes. And I'm not going to lie, before working on it, I was feeling very discouraged about everything. Well, I wouldn't say discouraged, but very turned off from everything. And I think that's just because I'm just very, 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 very tired. And I don't know. I just kind of feeling discouraged. So I'm not here to bullshit you guys. I was kind of in the moment. I literally had thoughts of, why the fuck am I doing a supplement thing? This is kind of dumb. I don't want to do this. I'm just going to sit at home and do 75 hard and not just hang out, laying on bed sounds good. And that's just because I'm tired. Matter of fact, now that I say that out loud, I'm just tired and I would like to get some rest. Because your boy has 0 days off the entirety of phase 1. I have no days off. I talked about it yesterday, but I have no days off. So I'll be working every single day. So on weekdays, I'll be at Hill Air Force Base, sitting on my fucking ass. And then, for the most part, I'm not even going to lie, dude. And then on the weekends, I'll be Santa Claus delivering packages to the city. And it's very fucking cold. And I don't know what it is about the cold, but it is fatiguing. It is so exhausting because it's like my body's working overtime to heat up. I don't know the science behind that, but it was rough. And I finally got off work, got home, and then kind of warmed up in my room. And then it hit me. Got to do my outdoor workout. And so I think I was just discouraged with getting everything done and trying to make time for everything. Not make time, but just get that shit done, get it in, so that way, because I have to get it done. That's part of the deal, and I committed to this, so I got to get it done, or I fail. So I'm not gonna fail again. We're gonna do it this time. So yeah, so that's kind of what the 3 additional tasks are. Why do I keep losing my damn? I got to open up a whole. Hold on, guys. I'm not organized today. I guess I keep shutting out the tabs that I need to be in. So everything's kind of on a separate document. Maybe I just combine it all into one. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the Founders Forum. So my 2024 goals, I'll talk about in a sec. But real quick, so this is something I wrote down a while ago. I don't know when. I didn't date it. But here's what I wrote. Explain the roadblock and why it sucks. Ice bath. Explain the reconstruction video to make this happen. Explain this feeling of relief and accomplishment of successfully arranging the day, make it better instead of quitting. So the whole thing with the ice bath. So you're not supposed to take an ice bath. You can take a cold shower, but not an ice bath after a strength training session where hypertrophy and gaining strength is your main focus. So that would mean, and you're not really supposed to do it before bed due to the increased body temperature that it causes, and you want for optimal sleep, you want your body temperature to be decreased because that's when you go into deep sleep, REM sleep. That's when you get the best quality sleep. So if you do it too close to bed, it fucks up your sleep. If you do it too close to after your workout, fucks up your workout. You're not getting gains. So I follow Andrew Huberman's advice on this. So it is 4 hours after training session, preferably 6 to 8. So if I do 4, so if I train right after work and I work out at 2:30 and then I'm done at 3:30, 4 hours after that would be 7:30. That's my bedtime. So I'm definitely not doing an ice bath right before bed, so can't do that. We're talking about weights here. So that would mean I would have to do the ice bath in the morning. And dude, I'm not going to lie, doing an ice bath in the morning is fucking tough because you wake up, your body temperature is already much lower because you've been sleeping. Not to mention it's cozy as shit in your house, and then in the morning at 2:30 a.m., it is cold as fuck outside here in Utah in November, almost December. And so the idea of all of that, and this is where I got to level up and reach that next level, man. I already talked about this, but that's that next level for me. Not there yet because it fucking sucks. So that means that I would have to do my weight training in the morning. And that means that, well, it just means a lot of different things, but I just have to rearrange my morning in a way where I get to work at a specific time to work out, to then finish up, and then go to work at the time needed. So that means that I have to take so I can take an ice bath before training, but if I do weights in the morning, that allows me to do my outdoor workout after work, which is much easier to then get the ice bath in afterwards because I can do it directly after the workout. I don't have to wait because I'm just going for a walk or I'm doing whatever outside. Nothing to gain strength or focus of hypertrophy. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've done pretty much the whole program. I do the ice bath after my outdoor workout, which is after work. And here's the thing. So the ice bath lately has been the most difficult thing for me, period. And it's not even part of the program, so I don't have to do it. But I know that I need to because of how I'm talking about it right now. It is so mentally difficult for me to accept the fact and push myself to get into my swimsuit, walk out there, and get in the ice bath. But when I'm in the ice bath, I'm fine, dude. I mean, it's cold as shit, don't get me wrong, but I'm fine. And then I finish the ice bath, I get out, and I feel fucking incredible. But here's the thing. I almost dread doing it. Not dread, it's a strong word. I think dread is absolute hatred toward doing something that you know is coming, and you will do anything to avoid it, but because that's not how it is. I'm not going to not do everything I can to not do it or whatever. I'm going to do it. But it just lingers in my head. It's like, oh, well, after I'm done with this, I got to go take an ice bath. Or, oh, shoot, maybe I can read first and then go take an, So it lingers and it fucks my focus. And so that's the roadblock. That's why it sucks, man, the ice bath. It's like, fuck, it's just, I got to do it. I have to do it. I will be doing it, but I don't want to do it now. And so therefore it lingers. And so rather than being like, well, I'm just not going to take an ice bath anymore. Fuck, this is too ridiculous. Instead of quitting and being a little bitch about it, I reconstruct the day to make this happen. And I guess I get innovative. I open-mindedly try to fit more shit into my day. And this is what I did today. Or was it today? Was it today? That was today? Hold on. What the fuck? Yeah, it was today. That's crazy. I woke up a little bit early. So I got directly out of bed, that was a great thing for me. Got directly out of bed. And then what I did was I stretched, didn't have to, it's not part of anything, but I stretched for I think it was about 8 minutes. Stretched for 8 minutes or so. Kind of woke up a little bit, turned my heater on in my room, got warm, and then I read. And I read on my floor, and I read, and I was actively there. I remember what I read, it was great. And then from there I went and took an ice shower. Took an ice bath, or a cold shower, got out of there, cleaned myself up, got ready for work, and I was off to work. And so, that's right, I did a workout in my room too. I didn't want to stand up, or I didn't want to get up, go to the gym, because I'd be a little bit later to work than I'd like to. And I didn't want to go for an outdoor workout, because that would mean that I would have to take an ice bath, okay? And so, kind of contradictory here, but hold on, hear me out here. And so, that's what I did. Got my indoor workout done, and so tomorrow I just might have to wake up earlier or something, hit the gym. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And so I got a lot of things done in the first 2 hours of the day. I got the cold bath done. I got the reading done. I got the third additional task of the power list done. What else did I do? I guess that's it. But I got all that done in the first hour or two of the day, and that's cool. So I reconstructed the day. And I plan on doing this actually with my main schedule. So I wake up a little bit earlier now, get some reading done, get some stretching done, get the ice bath done, get everything done, brush my teeth, floss, everything like that. And then go to work, hit the gym. And then that frees up a lot of time later in the day. And that means I can do the ice bath after work, after my workout, and be all right. And I don't have to dread it anymore because I know when I'm going to do it. I know when it's going to get done, and I don't have to dread it or think about it because that's just when it's getting done. It's not, dude, I think the more freedom in my day and the less I have going on in my day, the harder my days are because I'm less structured. There's more wiggle room. I can push it off if I wanted to. And so rather than quitting and saying, well, fuck it, I'm not going to take an ice bath then because it's just complicating my thing and I don't have time to do it here because it's going to fuck with my gains, and if I do it here, it's going to fuck with my sleeps, and if I do it in the morning, that's too hard, And I really just got to get over that. But instead of all that bullshit, I am just reconstructing my day, and dude, the feeling of relief and accomplishment of just rearranging my day to make it fit in there and make it better instead of quitting, that is such a reward in and of itself to feel that level, to feel that type of just, I guess, accomplishment, dude. Because rather than quitting and bitching out and of doing something that you know that you want to do because of the benefits, rather than bitching out about it, from it, or whatever, and just rearranging your day and committing, everything's great. And you feel good. And you feel very good. And then you get your shit done, and you go to bed fucking fulfilled as shit, dude. Oh, man. See, I'm getting better at articulating how I'm thinking and putting it into the words here. Still kind of crappy, if you ask me. But, dude, it's an improvement. Man, this is episode 36, dude. So, comparing this to episode 1, it's 9 day. I don't even want to go listen to the first 14 episodes. Episode 15, I think, is when something happened, when it clicked for me of how to better do this, you know? So, real quick, we got the Founders Formula. So this is my 2024 goals. And I'm not going to share all my goals. I just want to share the big one, the main one. And so here it is, Founders Formula. My overall number one goal for 2024 is to operate on a greater than 95% win percentage for the year. This means that during the year, I'm allotted 18 days to lose, quote unquote lose. So this allows me a few let loose times with friends and family, which is equal to roughly 1.5 times per month. So that would be for the first 6 months of the year, 1 per month. And then for the last 6 months of the year, it would be 2 per month if you average it out that way. And so how am I getting these numbers? So if I win the day, every single day for the whole year, that's 100% win percentage. If I win the day 99% of the time, that would be almost 4 days lost. So I go from 100 to 90. So the days, quote unquote, lost per year at 90% execution would be 36, and 95 would be 18, and 100 would be 0. And of course, we all want to be 100% in everything we do, but I am not pushing for 100% right now. I'm pushing for 95, which gives me 18 days of let loose times with friends, family, whatever. Now, here's the thing. What the fuck is a win? What is a loss? So, what counts as a win? What counts as a loss? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I must complete the following baseline tasks every day for it to count as a win. If I do not do any of these, it counts as a loss. So I got to drink 1 gallon of water. I got to follow some kind of diet, calorie plan, nutrition protocol. Got to work out once. It can be whatever, minimum of 30 minutes, just one workout. No cheating on a diet, no consumption of alcohol or full sugar sodas or drinks. No fast food, nothing like that. I must actively read at least 10 pages of a self-development book, so roughly 30 minutes. I got to take a 39-degree ice bath, greater than 5 minutes, 5 minutes or greater than or equal to 5 minutes, or a 5-minute cold shower when I literally cannot ice bath. So if I'm on vacation or if I go somewhere that doesn't have an ice bath, then it's an ice or it's a cold shower. Stretch for 10 minutes. Right. 5 things I'm grateful for. 1 future, 1 person, 1 material, 1 self, 1 moment. Was a moment? 1 future, 1 person, material, self. What did I do? I can't remember. Takes about 10 minutes. Brush teeth twice, floss once, make bed. That's it. So I got to do all of that for it to count as a win. That's a baseline. And then second, I must complete 5 critical tasks for the day, every single day. And these tasks are decided every morning. So if I were to do 5 today, right now, they would be, let's see. So I wrote this a few days ago, but if I were to do this 5 today right now, not being on Live Hard, I wrote this a while ago, they would be record a podcast, so that's 1, write 5 Instagram posts for the business, so that's 2, email back so-and-so from so-and-so business for the samples, so that's 3, work on label and logo for pre-workout, that's 4, and then set up intro and podcast outro, and that's 5. And I realized, actually looking at it, that's a shit ton of shit to get done, but you definitely could. So if I fail to do any of the baseline tasks, that's a loss for the day. If I do all of those, but then fail to do one of my power list tasks, that's a loss. And I'm actually still working out the kinks because I could do everything perfect and it would count. If I missed recording a podcast for the day, that would count as a loss. However, I'm sure, and I'm not setting myself up for failure here by saying this, but I'm sure there will be days where I do fuck up and I do forget to do that out of a whole year, you know? And so I don't want that to count as one of those 18 days where I lose because I did everything correctly. I just forgot one tiny thing, and that counts as a loss. So, because I still consider if I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, if I'm doing 18 things for the day and I just happen to skimp out on one accidentally, I did 17 things, dude. So maybe we'll say if the percentage of things not done is still above a higher percentage, then maybe that counts as a lot. So I got 18 things here. So we'll do some quick math. So 100 divided by 18, that'll give me so 5.5. So 5.5. So I could only, so really I could only miss out on one task per day. So it would have to be it'd have to be a critical task thing. So I can miss out on one, and it would still give me that 95% for the day. And so that's what I'm going for. So maybe that's what we'll do. I haven't decided yet, but that is what the ultimate goal is, to operate on a 95% execution percentage for the year. And it'd be cool to get 100, but I'm not focusing on 100. I'm focusing on 95. I still want to have those free days, if you will, to get shit done. But another thing that I'm thinking of, so I got 75 hard and then 90 days worth of live hard, which is 165 days. So 165 days in months, that would be 5 months, 5.5 months. So 5.5 months, subtract a year, you're left, we'll just round it up to half a year. So we have half of a year that gives us 18 days of losses available. So that means about 3 per month. So I could do, when you figure in 75 hard, live hard days, because you can't cheat period on those things, you would have 3 days per month of non-75 hard days to fuck up on. So that's just something to think about. So it's not that strict in my eyes. But anyway, that's kind of the idea. So that's the biggest goal I have, because doing all this shit is going to lead to so many more greater things. And I've got 19 goals for the 2024 year. I'm not going to go into depth on those on this episode. Maybe I will on a different one. But 6 of them are alluding to completing 75 hard twice, Phase 2 live hard year 1, Phase 3 live hard year 1, complete full live hard year 1, and then complete Phase 1 live hard year 2, complete Phase 2 live hard year 2. And then I'm going to get into the rest of another one. But what else did I put? I got one more thing I want to talk about really quick. Yes, okay, so got my new MacBook, right, for completing 75 hard. I rewarded myself with it, and what a joy it's been having this thing. It's such a nice piece of technology, dude. So I got it, and I don't have, so on my PC, I've got a lot of programs on there, such as Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, or Premiere Pro, whatever you want to call it. I've got Lightroom on there. I've got Illustrator. I've got a lot of audio editing software. Everything's on there. And on this laptop, I don't have anything. And yeah, so I have shit. So I actually subscribed to the Adobe Suite. So I got every editing software from Adobe for a whopping $30 a month for my first year. And so I installed Photoshop, and I learned that there is this new AI feature, and it's kind of buggy, dude. It's not as great as they make it seem it is, but it is pretty cool. It generates whatever you tell it to generate, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to definitely use that to my advantage. We're making product shots and Instagram and social media photos. So a lot of photos might seem kind of janky or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm using what I have, what's available to me. I'm using the tools I've got. So, and what more to add to the journey and the dream and the vision from starting from such humble beginnings? I can't just go hire some videographer, some graphic designer, dude. I got no money. All the money's going into the products. So went and got that. It's pretty cool. So I'm excited to get back into the creative game that way. But again, I haven't really focused on that at all. I haven't focused on the colors, the logo, the font. I haven't focused on any of that, which is awesome, because I'm usually all over that shit before I even have an idea. And then when it comes time to make the idea, I'm like, this is dumb. And I already talked about this, but I'm just going to say it one more time, because you can call me flexing or being arrogant or whatever, dude, but I take pride in this shit, man. I have no days off for the entirety of Phase 1. I only have 1 day off for the rest of the entire year, which is on Christmas. So, fuck, dude. Anyway, I think that's it. So, that's all I want to talk about. Let me double check here. Yeah, we're good. All right, I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.